All right, so welcome everybody to a fun class. Let's see, on taking the toxins out of cleaning. This isn't going to be the most exciting class, but I promise it's going to be very informative. And don't worry about taking notes because I'm happy to send out the text on this so that you'll have the information if you want it. My name is Sherry Willingham, and I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, and I love helping people learn how to reduce the toxic load in their families for themselves and their 2- and 4-legged friends. Welcome to my class. I know that everybody wants their house to be clean, and whether you have a housekeeper or you do it yourself, there's 2 things that bother you, dirt and chemicals. And unfortunately, most of us use common household cleaners like detergent, hand soap, and dish soap that are filled with harmful ingredients that put you and your family at risk. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to cleaning your home. There are alternatives that are not only safer, but also more effective and cheaper than what you're accustomed to using right now. And you'll be relieved, like I was, when you learn about these cleaning products that you can use that don't bring these synthetic chemicals into your home and do a better job of cleaning. So we love our doTERRA certified pure therapeutic grade oils, and we know that they are effective. They are highly concentrated, and they're 50 to 70% more powerful than herbs. So respect the essential oils. A little goes a long way. I'm going to share some research I found. It's a website called womensvoice.org. It's a great website for anyone interested in learning more about health-related studies and toxicity. So I don't want to scare you, but there are real risks that everyday cleaning products create for us. Recent studies point to certain cleaning chemicals having a link to asthma and reproductive harm. Children, pregnant women, women trying to get pregnant, and those who already have issues with asthma are especially vulnerable to these chemicals. Also, just as alarming, children are the most vulnerable to chemicals, and I'll add in their pets too, because their organs and their immune system are not yet fully developed. As such, certain chemicals may interfere with the development of neurological, endocrine, and immune systems. Okay, so toxic burden, we know is a result of all of the synthetics that we have bombarding us in our homes. The overuse of disinfectant chemicals in our homes has contributed to the growing problem of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, more commonly known as superbugs. The truth is that in most households, the need for routine disinfection is rare. Scientists agree that Castile soap and water are effective for most routine cleaning jobs. We kind of have overkilled the bacteria in our environments. Research has demonstrated, hi Nancy, that safer alternatives have disinfectant properties that may be used in place of chemicals. Whoops, that's the wrong one. We know very little about the long-term health impacts of chronic exposure to chemicals in household cleaning products. While additional studies are needed in order to fully ascertain the safety of using household cleaning chemicals over the course of a lifetime, the potential health impacts associated with exposure to certain chemicals present a significant cause for concern. So I'm going to share some of the most common cleaning products that you probably have in your cleaning closet right now, and then we will dig into their safer alternatives. And I just want to clarify, I've used all of these, and that's why I'm sharing with you so that you can consider changing them out for something safer. All right, so the first one is chlorine. It's commonly used to treat drinking water, sanitize swimming pools, and whiten laundry. Yet it is a known eye, skin, and respiratory irritant. And mixing chlorine bleach with other cleaners like ammonia can release dangerous chlorine gas into your home. This exposure can cause coughing, shortness of breath, chest pain, nausea, and other symptoms. I don't know about you, but just the smell of chlorine, it's just so strong in an unpleasant way. Ammonia. This is often included in glass and other hard surface cleaners and can be very irritating to skin, eyes, throat, and lungs. It can also burn skin and damage eyes, including blindness upon contact. And obviously, nobody would do that on purpose, but the fact that it could is pretty scary. When ammonia enters the body as a result of breathing, swallowing, or skin contact, it reacts with water to produce ammonium hydroxide. This chemical is very corrosive and damages cells in the body immediately. I don't want to have ammonia in my house anymore, knowing that. All right. So I mentioned earlier, children are always more at risk than adults, as are pets. And they are most likely to be exposed to ammonia from the household cleaners. Without adequate ventilation, the fumes can create very dangerous toxins, especially for children who have asthma or other respiratory problems. Triclosan and triclocarban are commonly used in household products such as hand soap, dish soap, and a range of other products like toothpaste and even socks. These chemicals are linked to hormonal imbalance and the potential increased risk of breast cancer. Nanosilver is another product that they incorporate into textiles, plastics, soaps, packaging, and other materials. And it gives the item a natural disinfectant property from the silver metal. But the nanosilver particles can penetrate deep into your body and have been shown to be toxic to the liver and brain. I know this is really dry, but I just need to share with you why it's really important to be aware of this stuff and then consider using less harmful products. All right. Quaternary ammonium compounds, or QUATS as they're called, are found in household cleaning products like the disinfectant sprays, toilet cleaners, and they have been identified as known inducers of occupational asthma. Certain QUATS have also been linked to decreased fertility and birth defects in mice. All right, now this one is my favorite to talk about because it is the F word in my house, and it is fragrance. And you almost cannot find a product, whether it's a cleaning product, an air freshener, a beauty product, that doesn't have fragrance in it. So the term fragrance refers to any substance, either natural or man-made, which conveys an odor or scent. Any one fragrance can be made up of potentially hundreds of different ingredients. Estimates indicate that between 80 to 90% of the raw materials used in cosmetic and cleaning fragrances today are synthetic. And we know that that's true because it's cheaper versus the natural plant-based, which is what essential oils are. When we use fragrance, oh, there's Marianne. When we use fragrance products in our home, we all inhale or absorb some of those toxic fragrance chemicals into our bodies. Chemicals like synthetic musks and phthalates, for example, have been detected in blood, urine, and fat tissue in nearly every human tested. The levels of these chemicals in our bodies appear to be linked to the amounts of fragrance products we use. For example, one study found the greater use of fragranced laundry detergent during pregnancy led to significantly higher levels of synthetic musks in the woman's breast milk. And women can pass these chemicals on to developing children when they breastfeed. Another study found higher levels of musks in the blood of women who regularly used fragranced body lotions, deodorant, and perfumes. And feel free to unmute yourself if you have any comments or questions about what I'm talking about. You know, we all know those people who have homes that have, you know, the plug-ins everywhere. You walk in and it smells amazing, but then you get a headache from it, or somebody who wears perfume with fragranced body lotion, and you know, you can smell them from a half a block away. Those are causing disruptions in the body. And like I said, that, you know, there's not research on long-term problems from that, but we can just, you know, assume what those could be, and they wouldn't be good. All right. So women are more at risk because they are targeted by the fragrance marketing. And also since they tend to make the vast majority of household purchasing decisions for cleaning products. So women are more likely than men to experience adverse health effects from exposure to fragrance. Women are also more vulnerable to the potential hormone disrupting effects of fragrance ingredients, which often affect fertility and pregnancy. Exposures to even small levels of toxic fragrance chemicals during pregnancy may pose lifelong health impact to our children or our pets. Not trying to scare you, but I would not be doing my job if I did not let you know about the potential damages of these products in your home. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to avoid the fragrances in your home. And of course, I prefer the smell of lavender, real doTERRA essential oil lavender. Okay. So by reducing exposure to fragrance chemicals, we can lessen the health impacts and lower the levels of these chemicals in our body. As it currently stands, there are no legal requirements for cleaning product companies to disclose their ingredients. This is a really big deal because they can put anything in there, and it doesn't have to be listed on the in the ingredients. While some manufacturers voluntarily disclose some ingredients, very few are listing fragrance ingredients. This means that even if ingredients are disclosed for a cleaning product, the word fragrance may and does appear, but the individual chemicals that make up that fragrance are not listed. And that's where it gets really sketchy, because if you are able to nail that down somewhere, you will find that in more cases than not, the ingredients that make up that fragrance are toxic. We've drilled down on some in the past, and there's a list of 800 items that are on the EPA's hazardous waste list. And in fragrance, some of those items have appeared. So the fact that they don't have to list them is to their benefit and to our detriment. So currently, the only practical solution is to reduce or completely avoid fragrance products entirely. This is an unfair choice. We must either abstain from the pleasures of fragrance or assume potential health risks. Well, actually, I don't agree with that, because I have really amazing fragrance choices with the essential oils. All right. In addition to affecting the personal health, using these toxic products are a threat to our water quality and wildlife after they disappear down the drain. And I know a lot of us are really more aware of that when we're using our products. Many of the chemicals we've discussed are not readily biodegradable in soil and water, so they hang around as a pollutant. Their presence harms wildlife, but also eventually makes its way back to us in the water we pollute, which we eventually consume. So the more we can get away from that stuff, the better it is for our earth and for ourselves. Whoops. Okay. So phosphates are a water softening mineral additive that was once used widely in laundry detergent, other cleaners. It can act as a fertilizer, and it can spawn the overgrowth of algae. This sucks away the oxygen supply within the water, kills off fish and other organisms, disrupting the entire surrounding ecosystem in return. So many states have banned the use of phosphates in laundry detergents, but they are still widely used in dishwashing detergents. So this is another thing that we want to consider when we're choosing a product that doesn't have the phosphates. All right, so now we're going to talk about how we can clean smarter. So I'm going to share some alternatives that will keep you safe, keep your home clean, and provide peace of mind for your health and for the little one's health. Vinegar is such a great item to have for cleaning. It's used as a glass in a window cleaner, and it also produces that streak-free shine that we all want. It's also highly acidic, so it kills bacteria. Right. I think I'm missing my slides. Okay. Borax is also a naturally occurring ingredient, and it's a powdered substance that's often used as a water softener. It makes a great laundry freshener, and the chemical properties of borax make it a good cleaner as well as a bleaching agent. So we're looking at this instead of chlorine. I'm not sure which slide I'm on. Okay, probably this one. All right, so now we're going to talk about using essential oils. So let's dig into some specifics on how essential oils can help keep your home clean. So we're using doTERRA certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. And we use them to clean our body, and they also are great for adding to or cleaning the world that we live in and not causing problems like I was talking about before. The oils are concentrated, powerful, found in nature, and they can be added to other safe cleaning products that I just talked about to achieve cleaning outcomes that we're looking for, that are safe for even our youngest children and our pets. And of course, we know how powerful they are. It doesn't take very many drops to create a safe, powerful disinfectant cleaner with a beautiful fragrance. Several of the essential oils have natural disinfectant properties, such as wild orange, the On Guard protective blend, melaleuca, thyme, cinnamon, peppermint, purify cleansing blend, lime, geranium, rosemary, clove, oregano, lemon, grapefruit, lavender, fragrance, or frankincense, and many more. So you have a lot of essential oils to choose from for cleaning. These oils limit bacteria's ability to grow or reproduce if it isn't killed completely. And we know that with On Guard, it significantly kills bacteria. So if you wanted to make a chemical-free, just basic household cleaner, you could start with a large bottle, 2 cups of distilled water, a half a cup of white vinegar, and add 10 drops of lemon or another citrus oil. And there's your inexpensive, safe, very effective household cleaner. If you need a disinfectant, if it happens, yeah, I see Nancy. It happens, or poop happens, and you want to make a disinfectant, you can add 4 drops of eucalyptus, 4 drops of lemon, 2 drops of bergamot to a 4-ounce bottle of distilled water, and you can use this to disinfect hands, countertops, doorknobs, toilet seats, etc. And of course, you want to make sure that you shake it before you use it. Less sick kids is everybody's happier. So if you want to destroy germs, you can add 16 drops of cassia, 11 drops of grapefruit oil to an 8-ounce glass bottle of distilled water. Spray liberally to destroy germs and freshen stale rooms. So you're getting an idea that you can choose what you want to clean with based on the fragrances that you like, right? Because they all have these disinfectant properties and they smell amazing. All right, rotten food, you want a disinfectant for that. You can add 15 drops of On Guard, 6 drops of lemon to an 8-ounce glass spray bottle of distilled water. You want to shake and spray to disinfect counters, toilet seats, doorknobs, etc. And I just want to point out that the reason that we use the glass bottle, or we can use the stainless steel, is because the essential oils are very powerful. And if you're using a regular plastic bottle, it can actually disintegrate some of the plastic in that bottle, and then you're introducing the plastic into your home, which has a whole other set of compounds that we don't want to add. So we always use glass or stainless steel when we're making our mixes. All right, so air fresheners. Oh my gosh, we could go on and on and on. If you want a spray for your air freshening aromas, you can use 15 drops each of wild orange and peppermint in an 8-ounce spray bottle, and you can use that for freshening your space. Bathroom, You can use it in the kitchen, and that's separate from diffusing, which is also another way of freshening the air. For making things sparkle, for cleaning sinks, tubs, counters, you want to mix lemon, lemongrass, peppermint, or wild orange with baking soda and enough water to make a paste. You can store this in a covered glass jar, because I just explained that, and scoop out the cleanser with your hand as needed. A soft scrubbing brush works great. So this is good instead of scrubbing bubbles, which I used to use. And I always wondered why I was coughing when I was using it. Now I know. Now I know why. Let's see. So the product of the century, and I agree 100% with this. It's so important to know how toxic the dryer sheets are. They are just loaded with fragrance, and they load all of our laundry with fragrance. And so we carry it around with us. We put it on our babies' blankets and clothes. We put it on our dogs' beds and blankets, and it's just really a scary product for loading everything that we use with fragrance. So instead of the dryer sheets, which I used for years and years and years, and I thought, you know, I have to, or my clothes are going to stick together. And now for the last 4 years, I've been using these wool dryer balls, and you can use them with or without the essential oils, as far as, you know, adding lavender to the dryer when you're drying your sheets. It gives it a nice mild fragrance of lavender, or any of the essential oils that you prefer. But this is something that I highly recommend that everybody look at changing out, is the dryer sheets. And you're going to save a lot of money over the years, because these puppies last for years. And you can get a set of the 4 dryer balls for $20. Okay. Also, with the laundry, you can disinfect and freshen your laundry, as well as kill the dust mites, by adding 6 drops of eucalyptus, lemon, or purified cleansing oil to the wash cycles. You can also put a few drops of the essential oil on a clean, wet wash rag, or the wool balls that I talked about, for a light scent to your clothes. I have a bottle of Purify, the cleansing blend, in my washroom, and I add 3 to 4 drops to every load, just because I think it makes my laundry cleaner and smell, and gets rid of the smell. If there's a smell, it gets rid of it. All right. What about an oven cleaner? Oh my gosh, how toxic is that stuff? That spray, it's a lie. And talk about making you choke. So to clean your oven, we have a recipe of 15 drops of lemon oil in a spray bottle of water. So you want to spray that all over the oven. Then shake 3 to 4 cups of baking soda inside the oven, and thickly coat as much surface area as possible, including the racks. Spray just enough lemon water over the baking soda to barely moisten it, then close the oven door. Wait overnight. The next day, wipe down the oven walls and racks with a damp paper towel or an old sponge. Once all the clumps of the baking soda and the grime have been removed, then spray the inside of the oven with lemon water and wipe out one final time. You will be amazed and delighted at how well it worked and how safe it is. And it didn't have any of those toxic fumes. going into your home and potentially being hazardous to any of your family members. And it's cheaper. Toilet bowl cleaner. Sprinkle baking soda and 1 to 2 drops of lemon essential oil in the bowl. Spray down the toilet seat with the disinfecting spray. Use your toilet brush and then wipe down as usual. Again, no toxic fumes. You don't have that extra bottle of toilet cleaner, and you're saving money, and you're saving whatever that stuff is that you're flushing down the toilet going into the environment and then coming back again later, right? Make your own furniture polish. I love this. You can make your own orange or lemon smelling pledge. So easy. In a spray bottle, combine a cup of distilled water, a cup of fractionated coconut oil or olive oil, and 15 drops of lemon or wild orange. Shake well and spray on furniture and use a soft rag, and you have a beautiful wood polish that smells wonderful and is good for everybody in the home. You don't have to worry about using it and then having Kitty jump up and walk over it. All right. You can clean your hardwood floors with vinegar and oils such as lavender, lemon, peppermint, or wild orange. Add that to a bucket of hot water to clean those surfaces. Remember, you know, these oils have the antibacterial products. Carpet cleaner. This is such a great thing to use instead of those toxic sprays that you can buy. And again, you know, you're spending $5, $6, $7 for a spray when you can make your own, and it works just as well, and it's not toxic. So for the carpet cleaner, it says 20 drops of a fresh smelling essential oil such as lemon, peppermint, or wild orange in a cup of baking soda. So I keep a mason jar of baking soda, and I like lemongrass myself. And then when I need to use it, I sprinkle the amount that I need on the carpet and I let it sit for about a half an hour, and then I vacuum it up. And it is such a nice freshener for the carpet. You can also clean your hot tub or your sauna with essential oils. Again, so much less expensive and way better for everybody. You can disinfect your hot tub by adding 3 drops each of eucalyptus, lemon, or thyme per person to the water. So I guess if it's a 6-person, you multiply that by 6. For saunas, you want to add 8 to 10 drops of rosemary, lavender, or thyme to a bottle filled with 1 part water, 1 part vinegar, and spray down the sauna. That sounds so much better than the stuff that you buy at the store. You can also remove mold with the essential oils. Straight white vinegar, wipe it down, and then sprinkle with straight melaleuca, lemon, or grapefruit essential oils. Just leave those essential oils on for a half an hour and rinse them off, and you have a safe way to remove your mold. This one I love because we know even with our organic products, there's just some level of pesticides and toxins on our produce, our fruits and vegetables. So it's really easy to just take a bowl, put your fruits and vegetables in the bowl, and put 4 to 6 drops of lemon oil. this says you can also put in a spoonful of baking soda, which I don't think would hurt. And then you want to soak them for about 20 minutes. If you're talking about soft produce like strawberries, you only need to do it for 10 minutes. But this is a great, inexpensive, and safe way to clean your produce and know that you're not adding additional chemicals, because they sell that stuff, but who knows what's in it. All right, so the most important thing, as with any of the stuff that I talk about doing, is to start thinking about using them regularly. Start thinking about making the change. It's a lifestyle change. It's reaching for natural products instead of using the regular products that that we've all been programmed to use for decades, right? So just know that you can make your own cleaning products that are safe and effective. And we are here to help answer your questions about what you can use and what you can change out. I think most of you that are watching this already have a wholesale account. And for anybody who doesn't, reach out to the person that has been talking to you about doTERRA, and they can help you set up what is best for you and your family. We have a bunch of different kits that can help you get started, or you can customize something specific to your needs, because we want to keep our families healthy and safe. So I want to thank you for joining me. I love talking about this stuff. I love sharing information about how we can help reduce that toxic load and live healthier. And I think ultimately, because of that, happier. So thank you again for joining me, and bon voyage.
Thank you, Sherry. That was great information.
I'm trying to figure out, oh wait, stop share. There we go, stop share. All right, stop recording.